Hey, it's Christine with another 1-minute book recommendation, and today I want to talk about the book Shocked: Adventures in Bringing Back the Recently Dead by Dr. David Casaret, published in 2014. This is a very interesting book that explores the history, the science, and the moral hazards of reviving the recently dead. Dr. Casaret is an expert in his field, and he writes in a very easy to read and understandable style. He is enthusiastic about the emerging technologies that are allowing doctors to save patients who would have died in the very recent past. But he also cautions that these technologies come at a cost. They may restore life, but what kind of quality of life is restored? One thing I found funny about this book is, he starts one of the chapters with, "Be glad you weren't recently dead in the 18th century," and talks about some of the bizarre things that people did to try to revive people. But some of them actually turned out to be direct ancestors of the things that we use today. For example, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation was pioneered in Amsterdam in the late 18th century, and of course it's a mainstay of resuscitation today. They would blow tobacco smoke up someone's rectum. And here it turns out nicotine prompts the release of epinephrine, which we know is on every crash cart in the world today. Also, they would trot people around on a horse, thinking that it would move air in and out of the lungs and stimulate circulation. So that is very similar to the compressions that we do today during CPR. Some cutting-edge treatments that Dr. Casaret talks about are cold and hibernation. There's actually a clinical trial going on at UPMC currently to replace a patient's blood with freezing saline. The thought is that when the body is cold, the organs don't require as much oxygen, and it can slow down any deterioration. Also, they're working on a way to chemically induce hibernation to help people heal and also to stop the damage to organs. That is not as promising as the clinical trials underway with cold. So these kind of things may become the standard of treatment in 5 or 10 years down the road. Dr. Casaret says that CPR does save lives. He encourages everyone to take a course and also understand how to use the automatic defibrillator. And he says that the more people that know CPR and know how to use an AED, it will be like crowdsourced survival. So anyone could help anyone in trouble at any time. But he also says dying isn't as simple as it used to be, that the line between being alive and being dead is becoming increasingly blurred as advances in technology allow doctors to revive a patient. Sometimes these patients never regain consciousness, so there's an emotional cost to families, but also a taboo subject that people don't want to talk about is the financial cost. It's often more than $20,000 a day to keep a patient alive who may never recover. So if you're interested in medical advances, I recommend Shocked: Adventures in Bringing Back the Recently Dead.